Maybe this can help someone. This is a KitchenAid stand mixer. Makes sense that I'm fixing the kitchen. And what it was doing is on setting 1, 2, it just groaned and it turned tiny, tiny, tiny amounts. Maybe, I don't know, 4 revolutions a minute, something like that. And then when you got to 4, it ran wild and continued to run wild all the way up. What I discovered when I pulled the back off is that the spring weights for the governor had come out. Here you can see where they've been hammering on the black case. I spent a fair bit of time on the forums trying to research this particular problem, entering the symptoms in, and nothing came up except they wanted me to just throw that thing in it and then throw the other circuit board inside in it. It took a while to figure out this is the problem. So if this is the problem for you, the governor can be reassembled. I don't know why it came apart in the first place, and I don't know if it'll come apart again. It's kind of a five-handed job, but you hook it over. It's got to be on the back side of these gold tabs. Here's one that I've already put back together. It's got to be on the back side of those gold tabs, and then you hook one side in, and then using a pair of needle nose pliers, or just I use a finger with a folded up piece of paper to protect it, you can hook it on the other side and work it into the hole. Fair warning, when it snaps into place, it's probably going to try to bite you. So that's how that goes back together. And in all my research, no one ever talked about a governor coming apart. It was never even mentioned. That doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It just means that I didn't run across it when I was doing my reading. But that is how to put it back together. I do wish I knew why it came apart in the first place. So now we're running at 2. Now we're running at 1, 2, 3, or 4, 6, 8, 10. Adjusting these two out, increase the speed. Screwing that in, increase the speed. Online, it only talked about adjusting these two here. I haven't got it quite even yet, and I had to pull them out a fair bit. By fair bit, I mean a 1/16 of an inch farther than they were when I took the machine apart. And reasons for that, I'm not entirely sure. But the fact is, the machine runs on setting 1. On 2, the governor starts to kick in and out. So you can see the governor functioning through all the speeds. That is that governor plate staying back, moving forward. It's kind of an ugly noise. That appears to be from the drivetrain, though. So that is how to put the spring weights on a Kenmore stand mixer back together, and then with it unplugged, obviously you tune the speed by adjusting these. If you unscrew them, remember you do have to jam nut that, so hold this with a screwdriver, tighten that one, when you've got it the speed you want, and that just sort of cinches it together.